I originally started in the Rosario mission, which includes most of the province of Santa Fe, all the province of Entre Rios, and part of the province of Buenos Aires, just in the north. When the mission got split and the new mission Santa Fe was created, it just took about the middle part of Santa Fe, because Rosario's in the south, and so it went with the south. And then the new mission was just the middle part of Santa Fe and all of Entre Rios. And when I started my mission in Entre Rios, and then I went to Santa Fe for the middle part of my mission, and then I ended my mission in Entre Rios. And so all my mission I actually served within the boundaries of the new Santa Fe mission before it was created. As far as the city of Santa Fe goes, it's a pretty big city, not quite as big as Rosario. There's been missionaries there for about 50 years. In the city of Santa Fe, there's, I believe, about 20 wards. Some of those are branches. There's 2 stakes, the Santa Fe North stake and the Santa Fe stake. I served in both of them. Really great people in Santa Fe. There's some really poor areas, but there's also some very, very well-to-do areas. I served in probably one of the poorest areas there and also the richest area. And so I kind of had both experiences. So in Santa Fe, it's probably 80% Catholic or more, that it's predominantly Catholic. Now we're starting to see a lot of evangelists. There's a lot of people starting to go over to the Universal Church, which is a Brazilian church that came over, but mostly Catholic. As far as people's views on missionaries go, is you'll always hear that other missionaries are spies. They came over to steal our water. They're from the United States. They're from the CIA. You're always going to hear that. Then there's always going to be the people that try to spread rumors about the missionaries. Say, oh, I saw a missionary going over to that club with that girl, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. But they're always trying to say that. But for the most part, they do accept the missionaries. That it's part of the culture that there's always people in the street, whether they be Jehovah's Witness or evangelists or Catholics, that are always going around knocking on doors, talking to people. And so it's something they're used to, of talking to people about religion. And there's a lot of people that get into it. There's a lot of people who don't want to talk about religion, but there's a lot of people that like it, that like to argue with you, like to Bible bash and things like that. Some very common challenges for people there is smoking. That there's a lot of people that smoke, and it's hard for some people to get over it, but if they do the basic things as far as reading their scriptures, saying their prayers, going to church, it's pretty easy to get someone to quit smoking if they're really committed to it. I had an investigator once who had been smoking for 15 years. She wasn't very old, but all her family told her that she'd never ever be able to quit smoking, and she always had to decide to quit smoking, start meeting with us. She started doing the things she had to do, read in her scriptures every day, came to church every week, saying her prayers, doing all the little tricks there are to quit smoking, and she quit smoking. And to this day, I'm pretty sure she doesn't smoke. And that miracle in their family led to her mom getting baptized, and also her little brother getting baptized, and also her daughter getting baptized. And so, really there's that challenge. And a lot of people aren't going to be able to quit smoking, but if they do the things that they're supposed to and they keep their commitments, then they're going to be able to overcome it. And that goes for any challenge that they might have, whether it be they're not married to the person they're living with, which is also a very common thing, that people need to get married before they can get baptized. I started my mission in Concepción del Uruguay, which is on the border of Argentina and Uruguay. Actually, now it's not part of the mission. It actually got moved over to the Uruguay mission. But I started there. I was there for about 5 months, and then I went to Santa Fe in the north. I was in an area called Recreo. I was there for about 6 months. Then I moved just a little bit to the south in an area called Ayacucho, also in the north stake. I was there for about 4 months, and then I went to Costanera, which is one of the richer areas of Santa Fe in the south, right on the beach. And I was there for about 4 months, and then I went back to Entre Rios, and I ended my mission in an area called La Paz.